Talk with Facefront Skin. My name is Krista Laverne.
I am Melinda Williams.
And this is Skin Talk with Facefront Skin. So right now we're going to actually welcome you guys into our Skin Talk and our skin lives. So we're going to start with everything talking about when did we fall in love with skincare exactly. I'm going to hand it off to Melissa. I'm going to ask her first. When did you fall in love with skincare?
I fell in love with skincare 5th grade. My
Alright.
first beauty product, of course, was Noxzema. I loved it. I really loved it. Now I know it's the worst thing for my skin, but back then, I didn't know any better, but I woke up at 5 a.m., put that Noxzema on my face, and you know how you let it sit? Take it off?
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, I used to let it sit because it gave you like a little, like that little primer almost.
So it's like a tingle?
Yeah, it was bad tingle. It was nice tingle. But I did that for years. I remember doing that. I didn't really get into real skincare knowledge until probably when I was 18.
Okay.
Noxzema, we rolled it out all the way till high school. Same price from Walmart.
I would say I was like 7 years old when I fell in love with skincare. I was used to watch VH1 and I saw Rashamba on there and she did her little skincare routine. She had her tea kettle, some hot water, some eucalyptus, and her towel. So I'm like 7. I want to imitate the same thing because I was obsessed with staying youthful at 7. I was like, I ain't trying to get no crow's feet. I didn't know what that was. I did not want no wrinkle, no nothing. And I did that myself. Found like my mom had like these plants upstairs, and like I don't think they probably were the proper ones. It's the ones you get like from the Kirkland's. I don't know if the Kirkland's.
But they're still eucalyptus, baby.
And I put them in there, and that was my first experience actually getting into skincare. And of course, watching my mom. My mom has always been a very big influence in anything and everything that I do.
When did I fall in love with my skin? After years of hearing you're pretty for a dark skin girl, I said, you know what? This is going to be the most blemish-free dark skin you ever saw. And it took me a few years to really love it. But when that 8th grade year, I started really loving my skin. Still the Noxzema girl. Didn't change that. But I paid more attention to it.
Yeah.
I would do the Noxzema day and night. And I noticed, okay, this dark skin is looking good. No blemishes. Like when the other kids was fighting acne, I didn't have that problem. I didn't start getting acne till 40. So what about you? When did you fall in love with this fabulous skin of yours?
I want to say maybe like 25.
Ooh!
Maybe like 25. I really like it. I mean, I've always liked myself and my skin per se. Like, I just didn't like that I bruise very easily.
Yes.
So with
right.
And hyperpigmentation, hyperpigmentation is very I do suffer from that. So I wasn't a big fan of blemishes or marks because it was obvious when I was bruised or whatever. But when I discovered NARS, the cover of blemishes to help those things out, that became big. I would say like 25 and really maybe even 30 fully, where I really feel fully comfortable with my skin fully in aspects of it. I would say even 30.
I will definitely agree with you. It was stages for me as well because when I first fell in love with my skin, it was because of the color. It was chocolate. It was even. I love that. But I would have to say it would be 40s when I fell in love with all stages of my skin because even though I'm dark, when I get a blemish, oh my God, I didn't think anything could be darker than me. You know what I mean? And so my blemishes are super dark when I get them. So, but we are delivering a niacinamide product for the in kojic acid. That's coming.
Very soon.
Yes, very, very soon. But yeah, how Facefront came about. Facefront came about because this little black girl didn't see anything that looked like her. Every product I tried would either break me out, irritate me, or just smell crazy. It was just not for us. And I wanted black girls to be celebrated. And I wanted to have not just a skincare line, because anybody can have a skincare line. I wanted it to be luxury. I wanted it to be nice. I wanted it to be beautiful and effective than most things. Facefront Skin was actually in Lash Cosmetics at first. Facefront was the skincare department of that. And I was young entrepreneur, didn't know that can't call a brand M-Lash because you don't have another name. But Facefront actually means when I'm looking in that camera, no matter which side you got, I look fabulous. Because you know how.
That's amazing. I like
Exactly,
that.
and that's
So we have this question like, are you a face or a skincare snob or nerd? I think it's equally both because like I'll use.
Chris, you're highly intelligent with skincare.
I love skincare. Like that's something that's always been like I love all aspects of it, whether it's natural, whether it's synthetic, chemical based. Like I am a believer in both. I don't think just one can just do anything. I think you need a little bit of natural base. Clearly, no parabens, no
none of that, no sulfates.
Sulfates, no fillers that are unneeded and different things like that.
And that's one thing, I'm glad you said that because that's one thing I wanted to do. I wanted to take out all the unnecessary stuff because hindsight, I was looking at Noxzema and when we was in the lab, oh my God, you guys, it's garbage. It would give me that dry ash look like a makeup was on, but really it was just drying my skin. You know, and of course I didn't know, at the time. So, and it's good that you said that you don't want any extra. And face front, if I don't have to have it, I won't put it in there. You want
to make it as
and I don't care about cost
as possible.
Yes.
But
effective.
But effective and making sure that it works and which everything does. I'm a user. Exactly.
I love it. Okay, what's the next question? One thing I cannot live without, you guys, is the Skin Hydro. It is our hero product. I made it first. I probably first developed it probably 2005. Yeah, when I first had a rough draft of it, but I couldn't get the preservatives right to keep it. Like I noticed after 2 weeks, it would be gone. So, once I went to esthetician school, I took more classes, chemist and all that. But the Skin Hydro, I love it. It does everything I say it does.
And for me, what can I not live without? Of course,
Oh,
fabulous, darling, the facelift give you a whole new face, body.
It does.
I even used it on my waist one time to see if it actually worked with that, and it did. It did remove the lymphatic drainage.
Yes, sure does. It sure
But no, I
does.
actually do love this. This is something.
No, I had a massage therapist use it. I wanted to see if it would move it.
That's really my.
I love it.
I love everything the Skin Hydro and that, but the Gua Sha LED electronic Gua Sha is one of my top faves for me. The depuffing, because I'm not one of those people to wake up and just go. I need a little depuff. I need to feel snatched before I leave, and that's my main thing. But yes, this is something that I could definitely not live without. It has to be wherever I go. I take wherever I go with me because it's travel size. It's pocket friendly. You can throw it in the bag, handbag, on your pocket. Throw it in your pocket. Yeah. Duly needed.
Yes. I think this is going to be our hero product, though. I really do, because even now I'm learning I had a migraine and I use it, and just the lymphatic drainage and the heat just really helped my head.
And it gets warm too. So you have the option of having an LED light on, or you could turn it off and it still would vibrate and it would still give the heat. And it's perfect for, that morning. If you don't do the morning, you can do it at night, maybe going out before you go out.
Product. You don't
any
have
product,
to have
it can be a nice moisturizer. We'll make sure it's hydrated. It does have a little bit of a slip, of course. But moisturizer, facial oil, anything that you can definitely have it, move smoothly and go into no upper motions with your face and neck. Never forget your neck, people.
Never. But anyway, thank you for coming to our Skin Talk. We will have more. Just let us know what you want to talk about. More products, more introductions. And Chris, I love you.
I love you too, honey. No, yes, thank you guys. Thank you for joining us with Skin Talk with Face Front Skin. And we'll be back soon.
Yes.